All right, so what's going on, brother? How you doing?
Oh man, you know me, man. Just maintaining, complaining, baby. You know it.
Yeah, I was trying to maintain for a couple weeks there. I mean, the last week and a half, I've been a
Uh huh.
little dreary, man. People been, you know, getting me a little upset. Well, not upset, but a little bit flustered with the bad decisions and stuff I talk about. This shouldn't be happening, but it is what it is. Um,
Right.
so I'm just, I'm just, I don't know. I was kind of lost. I'm starting to get back. I do thank you for calling and making sure I was right because it was kind of like a backdrop. So yeah,
Right. Right. Nah,
yeah,
that's what's up, man. I everybody's going through it, man. Like you said, and everybody deals with it in in their own little way. You know what I
yeah, man. Yeah,
mean?
I've just been a little bit looking at people. You thought you knew, and they I guess I don't know. I guess they out of fear or just plain ignorance going to take a shot, man, that, could change their life.
Right. Well, like you said, man. I don't. You know, it's really it. I know exactly what you mean because, like you said, I had a couple family members that passed away. Now I don't know if it was through Corona or just old age, because most of them was older anyway. So and they had health problems, preconditions. So, but I know exactly what you mean, man. Especially you give people information, and like you said, you can research some information that we give them. You can research it yourself, and just a lot of people refuse to take the information and research it and see.
Yeah, I'm at peace with that. It's just that, you know, it's kind of like, hey, man, you put yourself in a position that didn't even know, but it is what it is, and that's why I sent you that video the other day. Now on the front of things, as you realize, I was thinking about it, and you always talk about health, so give people some health benefits and stuff they can use. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Yep.
Yeah, you was on mute. I said give people some health benefits you can use or whatever.
Oh, just stuff like I said. I've been learning from, like I said, Dick Gregory, Dr. Sabi. You know what I mean? A couple other people who, like I said, you gotta stay hydrated during these times anyway. You gotta drink a lot of your water, and you gotta lay back on some of the dry foods, eating a lot of dry foods, man. You gotta drink more liquids during this time, and less liquids was like less, I say, processed sugar items. Like your breads, your donuts, your sodas, store bought juices. Let me see what else other people doing. A lot of stuff they eating and stuff. And you got to kind of, like you said, do your fasts, man. You can do a fast, like you said. You can fast from, like, put yourself. You can start off, like you said, in the morning time. You wake up. You can do maybe from the time you wake up to like noon or something. You know what I mean? Depends on what time you wake up. Drink you some water. Keep water. Keep you some lime water. Lime water is better. You know what I mean? Lime water is good for you. It helps you to alkaline. See, a lot of people think that, um, and I'm not, like I said, medical specialist, nothing like that, but just me just trying and error stuff. People always say alkaline water is good, but if you're still eating unclean, let's just say you're eating unclean, the alkaline water is not going to help. So you got to still clean your diet a little bit, so the alkaline water can help you. With the pH of what 7.8 and 8.0 pH balance in the water, whatever. But lemons, let me say limes, alkaline you too. It alkalines your body naturally. So you can naturally create alkalization in your body when you, like you said, consume limes or just any bitters, any herbs that's called bitters. You know what I mean? Um, things like basil, oregano. They got all of oregano that is good for you. You got parsley. Those things they can help you alkaline your liver. And see, what people don't understand is your liver. It helps you with your energy. See, a lot of people think that while they may be sluggish and stuff, you can have your liver could be damaged. You know what I mean? Because you got too much excess toxins in your body for your liver to process and to help push out those toxins and stuff. So you got to kind of eat stuff to kind of help you naturally detoxify your liver and the kidneys. You know what I mean? Natural ways. People keep want to go buy stuff to detoxify. The best way to detoxify is to stop eating or to limit your consumption of food. And just like you said, go on like a liquid fast. That'll help your kidneys and liver and stuff naturally detoxify. You know what I mean?
That's right. Also, there's other like herbs and herbal supplements and stuff like that that also you can use.
Right, right, yeah. I mean, let me just give people a couple that they can go check out. You know what I mean? Like milk thistle. If people Google, if they don't believe what I say, just Google what milk thistle is. It helps you. It's a herb that helps the liver. It helps the liver function. Like I said, if anybody is on like um they have liver problems or their liver is failing or something, you got to eat stuff or you got to take stuff, herbs that'll help you build up your liver. You know what I mean? Milk thistle. You got dandelion root. Dandelion root. It's a flower. It's a plant. You can get it in a tea form or you can get it in a powder form. You got bladderwrack. You got bladderwrack. You got sea moss. You can get those in powder forms. You can you can put those in the powder form into your smoothies or your juices and stuff. You know what I mean? To get that, those all those are the minerals. I think it's like they average up to like 102 minerals or something like that with between the sea moss and the bladderwracks. You got a burdock root. Burdock root. You can get that in the tea form too, or you can get it in the powder form. Those are high in iron. Dandelion root, burdock root. They're high plant-based herbs or plants that has high volumes of iron in it. Elderberry is good for people, like you said, that's in a disease state or cancerous state. Elderberry. You can Google elderberry. Your local anybody that's into the herbal life. They make elderberry syrup and stuff like that. It's good for different ailments and stuff like that. You got when you like I said, if you just sick and got a cold, what you do when you sick and got a cold? You don't eat as much. You tend to eat what? Chicken noodle soup, or you drink you drink more liquids. Well, in this if you start doing that more often throughout the year, your body and your immune system could start to build up a higher immune. You know what I mean? To certain toxins and stuff because we go through different seasons. You're going through from summer to the fall, the spring, winter, all those seasons. It's different change, different climates, and so you got to kind of check and see what foods. And now citrus is good. It depends on your what are your let's say your digestion your gut health is. I advise everybody if you got a primary care doctor to go to your primary care doctor and get your gut health checked and see because a lot of that can be some of your issues too. Your gut health, your probiotics and your amino acids and your enzymes and man, this is stuff that we got to start doing on our own because the doctor's not going to sit there and write a chart out for you how if you know what I mean. You got to start doing your own research and start finding out this information yourself and then taking it to your primary care doctor, your doctor, and letting them, you know what I'm saying, either give you a better dosage or, you know what I'm saying? Because they ain't just going to sit there with you and walk through everything you eat your whole daily life and stuff. They're not going to do that. And the average person is not going to be honest and tell their doctor everything they doing good and bad. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So you gotta, and it's just the things I just had to do, trying and error. I had to go through myself, and I'm still going through trying to, just correct things that bad habits that I had before, man. Drinking a lot of soda, man. You at work, you working overnight shift, you're trying to get that energy and stuff, man. So what you do? You go to Starbucks, you get the sugary caffeine. You go to 7-Eleven or whatever your gas station. You're getting the Mountain Dews with the energy in it. You're getting the energy drinks and stuff. That stuff is killing your kidneys and your liver and other organs and stuff. It's weakening a lot of other organs and stuff. It's making your heart beat faster. You know what I mean? You gotta the best, like you said, if you just kind of stick to the fruits, vegetables and stuff like you said, you got blueberries can give you energy. Blueberries, strawberries. Um, from my knowledge, I'm doing some research. People that work out, the best time to eat blueberries and like those strawberries is right after your workout. You know what I mean? People that work out. If you
Yep.
eat that,
Right.
yeah, yeah,
It's got antioxidants in it.
right, yeah.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, it's very interesting. I'm glad you brought those up. Um. Now, as far as your condition of diabetes, how's that going, brother?
Well, it's going a little bit better. Like I said, I haven't been taking. I've been on the medicine. I've been off the medicine since 2017. My doctor took me off. Like I said, I kind of got my numbers under control. With certain certain regimens I did. Like I said, I drank a lot of lime water, a lot of lemon water. I started eating less portions. I started eating, instead of eating like you said 3 big full meals, I started eating maybe 6 small meals. You know what I mean? Cutting up my portion sizes. I stopped eating a lot of heavy meats and heavy lot of bread products, a heavy lot of dairy products. I stopped eating them. I completely stopped drinking milk. I probably ain't had no milk, like cow milk, and probably since 2017 or 2018. You know what I mean? If I do milk, I'm going with like almond milk or oat milk or a nut milk or something. You know what I'm saying? Cashew milk or something like that. But and with the diabetes, I'm still dealing with like the neuropathy. Anybody that's a diabetic probably know what the neuropathy is. It's dealing with the nerves, the nervous system, and it messes with your like the nerves in your body and stuff, like your feet and your hands and stuff like that. You have a little tingling. I don't have those tingling anymore, and it's because I kind of do a little stretches to kind of keep the blood flowing a little bit. I got my own little regimen where I just walk the stairs. Like I said, if you may not be in the best shape to necessarily to exercise, but if you could just get up and go outside and just walk up and down your stairs, do you a couple sets, like 10 sets. If your stairs, you got 9 steps or 10 steps, go up and down there 10 times. You ain't got to do it fast. You ain't got to do it slow. Just at your pace to keep the blood flowing. You know what I mean? And what I learned with people with diabetics, you gotta your legs. If you do a lot of leg workouts, you can kind of help diabetes. You can kind of help yourself to regulate your sugar because you're keeping the blood pumping and flowing. It's not stagnated. You don't want the blood to stagnate. And sugar, let's just say the compound that we call sugar, white sugar, an excess of sugar, you eating it right, it builds up in your body in your fat cells. So therefore, if it's sitting in your fat cells, that's going to make, and then it start to spill off into your blood, the actual blood, causing your blood to stagnate. You know what I mean? Or you get clumpy blood, like your blood turning into like slush. So you want to, like you said, drink more liquids, more waters. You want to, like you said, do your little fasts, man. I'm telling you, anybody that's a type 2, do your fast, man. Like you said, you might do it like 3 days out the week where you just do liquids. And let me tell you, liquids, like you said, you could just do tomato juice. You could do the soups. You could do your fresh juices that you juice at home, or you blend up your juices at home. Um, Try that for 3 days out the week and see how your body see the difference in your body. You know what I mean? And you can see for yourself how your body, you have a little bit more energy. But if you're used to eating a lot of heavy meats, and trying to transition like that, on top of taking the diabetic medicines, the shots or the pills and stuff, you're gonna have to slowly walk yourself out of those eating heavy meals and stuff. Because once you first started, you're gonna get once you first stop limiting yourself eating so much, you're gonna start feeling lightheaded and stuff. But that's a process. You gotta walk. You gotta walk yourself into that. You don't want to just go cold turkey, stop there, because that'll mess you up, and you'll just say forget it, and then you'll go back on a bench where you just eating outrageously. You know what I mean? So you want to kind of walk yourself into slowly walking yourself into changing your diet, like you said. Start out by, like you said, if you're used to eating meals with meat in it, uh, start cutting it down. Like if you used to eating meat 5 times 5 times a week, cut it down to 2.5 times, like you said. And if you can't do it like that, like you said, just try to cut it down each week. Put it like this: each week you'll try your best to try to cut back on eating meat. Period. Or even chicken, even fish, because you got to realize if you're eating a lot of processed food on top of eating meat, which is a lot of meats are processed, all that stuff is it's like you clogging up your arteries, right? So
Yep.
you want to kind of trying to unclog your arteries. A lot of people, like you said, with diabetes, man, you're clogging up your fat cells. Now your fat cells are supposed to help you. It absorbs a lot of the toxins too. Your fat cells inside of you absorbs a lot of the toxins in your body. But if you got a lot of clunk on top of that, and a lot of junk on top of that, those cells are just going to collect all that toxin and stuff, and it's going to be like it's just like trying to put um a lot of dirt on top of a lot of dirt. You know what I mean? If I could just make that example. So you got to kind of clean those organs out, right? Drinking a lot of water. When we say exercise, walking is the best exercise you can do. You can walk. You can do a couple jumping jacks. You can even get you, if you got a house and you got a nice backyard or a garage, you can get you one of those, what they call it, trampolines.
Yeah.
Get you a trampoline, man, and just jump up. Do your exercise jumps and stuff on the trampoline. Because what I learned that does is that it helps the lymphatic system, and it helps you to push, like you say, it helps you to push a lot of toxins out of your body. That's why they say people exercise. When you exercise, you excreting a lot of toxins out of your body. Either you sweating it, you perspirating, you sweating, or you urinating out, or whatever. You pushing those toxins out. You want to push them out.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I'm looking through my topics right here, and I wanted to bring you. So the next topic I want to ask you is about the psyop that we saw yesterday, the Asian nail shop.
Oh man, look at man.
Yeah.
What what you think about it first, man? I'm gonna go after you, man.
Well, one thing I realized it was the anniversary of Latasha Hollins and Rodney King riots thing from years ago. I did realize
hmm
that. Let me see something, brother. Hold tight for a minute. You hear me?
Yeah, I'm right here.
All right, let me see if I can pull this tab up here. Let's see. All right, hold tight. Tasha. Hollins. Okay. All right, I'm coming back, and all right, here we go. All right, I'm back. Um, let's see something. Trying to get this up. Hmm. Where's it? I'm trying to get this tab in there. Oh, here it is. Right there.
Yeah, I see it.
That's Latasha Holland. You see her?
Killing Latasha Holland. Yeah, I see it.
What day was she killed? March 16, 1991.
Wow, that's crazy.
What was yesterday? March 16th, 2021.
Right.
Isn't
Hey,
that 30 years?
if that ain't no numerology or some gematria for your butt, huh? These people know those numbers, G.
She was born in East St. Louis, Illinois, and she was
No
killed
way.
by. Hmm?
East St. Louis, Illinois. That's my hometown. That's why I was born. That's why I was raised there, man.
Well, is what it is. But um, yeah, she was killed in 1991 by a Korean store owner. She was tried. Um, she was convicted of manslaughter, and she got 5 years probation, 400 hours of community service, $500 restitution, and funeral expenses. The death was recorded on security footage and the later sentencing and failed appeal are considered to have contributed to the Rodney King riots, especially targeting in Koreatown, Los Angeles. Holland's death came 13 days after the videotape beating the Rodney King. So,
Wow.
That's pretty much what happened right there. I just wanted to bring that to you. So that's very interesting. When you really think about it in a context of the way that I was just trying to bring you some historical context to it.
Right.
So when I look at the death of Latasha Hollins, and you're saying that on this same day, was this a stage psyop? But this time, it's not going to be about us. It's going to be about Asian hate. So you got LeBron, Obama, John Legend, Common, and everybody else that got on Twitter with their blue check mark saying, "Stop Asian hate. Stop Asian hate." Jeremy Lin comes on. Then you have that person. Then you have this person. Then you got that person. Basketball players, NFL players, so forth, you name it. I'm like, y'all don't realize this is a script, man? It's a script. And everybody playing their role.
Yep.
I mean, what happened to all the BLM? You know, I mean, I thought it was BLM, Black Lives Matter, or, you know, I mean,
Well, like you said.
I'm just saying, I mean, you know.
I mean, but look who's so-called in the White House, or let's just say this administration. We ain't gonna say the White House because I don't even think they're in the White House. I don't know where they hiding out at, but they hiding. But
you know what? You ain't the only person that's saying that. Don't look like they're in the White House, do they?
Man, look here, man. Look here. Look here, man. It's so much psyops going on, like you said, man, right in front of our face. It's ridiculous, man. It's like we all on the. It's like we all backstage. It's like we all backstage in a movie, right? We on the movie set, and we just ain't been handing our scripts yet to to play our role in this movie going on. You know what I mean? Because back up in the summertime, heavy, they had the Breonna Taylor and the George Floyd. Where are those people at? Where are those supporters at, man? That's all I want to say. Where's those supporters at, man? They talking about Asian hate. Where's Asian hate? If from my understanding, more Asians, they got more economic empowerment here in America than Black Americans do. No?
You're right.
How many black Americans actually stay in Asian so-called Asian neighborhoods? We talking about the homes where Asians stay at. How
You're right
many?
about that.
A lot of them, their stores are in areas of so-called low income areas where they can come in, put their stores in, put their, their products in these areas, and they reap the benefits, take their money out of that neighborhood and go into their neighborhoods. So they get to put their stores in neighborhoods where they don't necessarily live. You know what I mean? And then some of them attitudes that they have toward their own consumers that's coming in, that's purchasing their items is ridiculous, man. They have no customer service savvy. They're not customer service savvy toward the consumer or the Patreon. You know what I mean? The interaction between so-called Black women and this Asian store owners and stuff over the last 2 years it's been horrific. You now where to cry out, you kind of see all these Black men, which is domestic violence against Black women, right? Now where's the cry out for the domestic violence toward these Asian men toward the Black women?
That's right.
Huh? Where's that at? What was that at? Now we got video of that. We got multiple videos of them putting their hands on women for some cheap ass products in their store. That the women ain't even matter of fact, half the time they ain't even touch their products. It's them just being, I would say, Asians being racist toward Black people.
I want to pull up a video
Black
for
women.
you. I'm gonna pull up a video for you. Let me see if I find it. Trying to go back and find this video for you. Hold on.
You look here. I want to see.
Well, come on up. Need to come up. Okay.
Oh yeah, so
this is it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
This was on February 21st. I think I was in Houston with Dawson them at that time. Trying to pull up this video. Let's see if it pulls up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here. All right, hold tight. It should be coming up in our screen here. I'm gonna try to pull it back up. Let's see if it comes up. Here we go. Yeah, how the fuck is it going? Oh, here it is.
It's taking a while to pull up, huh? Oh man, cut you out. Man, it put me on a solo mission, huh? Well, we was talking about, like you said, this crowd for the stop Asian hate, like you said. We ain't trying to promote nobody doing that to the Asian community. Our thing is why y'all trying to switch the narrative now? The people that's in the administrative now, then why y'all trying to switch the narrative? Y'all haven't even fixed the issues with the abuse toward black people in America, man. What's up with that? That's not going anywhere. Yeah, everybody want to say, oh, y'all just want to get back to normal. So y'all just want to get back to black folks getting beat up, black folks getting shot and killed and on.
I don't know what happened, man. They knocked me off for a minute. I guess they got mad at me talking about it.
Yeah, they like you said, we don't own nothing, so hey, they own the technology, so they can do what they want to do with it. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, now I will say this, brother. Yeah, I was trying to pull up a photo of a rally of Al Sharpton with the Asians.
Oh yeah, I seen that one.
Yeah, but I was just showing it to the audience. Um, very, very disappointing in the context of things. But if you look at it, I call it the big psyop, and I call it the big. It's gonna be the big hustle. Now, if you start seeing Al Sharpton, being Crump, and all of them come around, they gonna start getting lawsuits filed for agency. I look at it as very hypocritical, and I look at it as also a way to give these agents some form of reparations or some form of tangibles or something, or they trying to pass a gun law. But the guy say he didn't shoot the Asians because of that. He shot them because of the pornography and sexual abuse they do at the stores. So that's what.
Oh, that's what he said, huh?
Yeah.
I would like to say, hey, look here. Yeah, it's like you said. I don't think it's a coincidence with the dates you gave us. Like I said, in history, like I said, a lot of these people play with those dates and they do things in increments, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50-year increments, 100-year increments. So this one just so happened, one just nothing he thought to do out the blue. You know what I mean? We got a lot of Manchurian candidates all over. You know what I mean? Operatives.
Yeah,
You know
one
what
in
I
the
mean?
White House right now. If he at the White
Of
House.
course. Like you said, he still ain't addressed the issue with what's going on at the border. They keep complaining and stuff. But what about the issue going on at the border, man? And like I said, everybody else got border laws at the border. Or what now? Hold on. Explain this to me. Now, we American citizens, right? Now, if we break the law, we gotta go in front of the judge, right?
Yep.
That's even if we get a chance, because the police, they obviously they being judge and jury on the streets. We not even as so-called blacks, we not even making it to the judge sometimes. You know what I mean? They choosing our fate on the streets right now. You know what I mean? Those issues still haven't been addressed. Now we got administration that's supposed to be in charge right now. You know what I mean? So what are they doing for all, like you said, these last 2, 3 years when black men and women is getting brutalized by cops or whatever? What are they doing? Are they going to set any laws to penalize the cops that's stepping out of line? Or are they just going to set laws to penalize us as citizens, charging us, raising our taxes, making a lot of mandates for us? You know what I mean? Is that what they do? Did people vote for their representatives to make laws and set in orders and statutes to limitate us as citizens of the republic? That's the question people need to be asking. Because it seems like every time they get in position of power, they always come up with some type of back laws or statutes or ordinance, you know what I mean, to limit us or to catch us in the trap so that we can be considered as criminals and put us in the criminal system to fill up their private prison system. So it's like slavery never stopped. It's like they just shifted to another area. You know what I mean?
Mm. Now, got two other things to bring up to you. So I think I sent you a thing about the president of Tanzania who they say died. Think about they install a woman president in Tanzania. But this guy was one of the countries that rejected testing and vaccines, and he just died today. I don't think he just died. I think they went in. I think they went and took him out. I think something
He was
happened.
61 years old, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to read all the way into that article. I mean, did he have any pre-existing health issues?
They claim they did, but they could have poisoned him or whatever.
Right. Well, I mean,
this country was not for this vaccine and not for testing. So.
Well, look here. Pay attention to the world news because you're going to see a lot of that coming up. Because the agenda, like you said, either get down or lay down. This is their agenda now. Either you get down with us or lay down with us. Because a lot of African countries, they numbers are low, minimum to none COVID numbers or corona numbers without vaccines. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's a world agenda. You know what I mean? To keep everybody on the same grid. They want this one world order stuff. You know what I'm saying? They're still trying to push that. They're still trying to push population control, genocide. They call us useless eaters. That's a worldwide goal and a mission. You know what I mean? They got these food deserts all over the world. You know what I mean? Like you said, in most of our neighborhoods, you see nothing but fried chicken places, man. Fried fish, fried chicken, fried pickles. I mean, everything fried. You know what I mean? Now, you got people that's trying to teach people how to eat a little bit more healthy and to consume the herbs. I mean, because even in your own people, their own religious Bible said the herbs are for the healing of the nation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, so if you teaching the herbs are for the healing of the nation, why are you being silenced and why are your platforms being snatched? Some people platforms being snatched off social media.
That's right.
If we're supposed to each one teach one. If we're supposed to have a each one teach one method. Now, just because our so-called government, or certain people that's in the government has a agenda to minimize the population, by all means necessary, right? Or just because they're pushing a certain way, or certain things you should take to prolong your life, that shouldn't negate other people that has other natural ways to preserve life. That's the conflict. It's the conflict between the natural people against these unnatural people that's pushing more medicines, pushing you toward more medicines, more vaccinations, and all that. It's GMO food products compared to people that's pushing natural food products or organic food. You know what I mean? You got your boy Bill Gates. Yeah, you know, he's buying up seeds and stuff. Like you said, we reported on these stories multiple times, man, that when you let these people that don't necessarily have a human gene in them, I'm gonna call them anti-human people, because it seems like if you're human, you ain't no way you can treat another human being the way they treat human beings. And a lot of this stuff is going on is human rights violations. It's not civil rights violations. You got a lot of these people, they hide behind civil rights violations and they want to get you a little money put in your pocket, pad your pockets, but you still lost a loved one over medical malpractice, police brutality, and other things that's going on.
I'm glad you mentioned it. I'm glad you mentioned that. So we're gonna get to that. Mr. Ben Crump and Lee Merritt and Miss Tamika Mallory and others, BLM, have been called out for their fake activism, as they call it, by Tamir Rice's mother. So what did you think about the thing about the $27 million settlement that Ben Crump got last week for George Floyd? And now they put two jurors. They excused them off the jury now.
Like you said, man, we just got through. People just got through watching movies. Judas and the Black Messiah. See, everybody want to put want to point the finger, and sometimes we're being the Judas ourselves. You know what I mean? We got people that they call themselves attorneys and lawyers and stuff, and they don't even teach. They're not even teaching people just basic law, man. They hiding it. Matter of fact, they ain't even, they hiding the information. You know what I mean? They want to give you a settlement. It's all right for you to get paid restitution for some harm that was done to you or your family members. But the people who's responsible for those deaths and stuff, they need to be held accountable, man. They need to be held accountable too. And the only way they're gonna be held accountable is people start to go after their superiors. That's gonna be a hard thing to do, but if y'all stick together and stop being so divisive, stick together and go after their superiors, because like you said, if I had a company and I hired some employees, right? And my employees did something on the job, it's my job as their superiors to reprimand them or to do my third investigation, see if they violated any of the company policies, right?
You're right.
Okay, so it's my job to hold them accountable. So a lot of them is getting off. A lot of them are getting off. They're not being held accountable. Like you said, the city is paying for those. It's paying those them lawsuits and stuff. The city is paying it. I guarantee you, if they start making this money and stuff come out of these people who should be held accountable for these acts and these officers and stuff, I guarantee you this stuff will slow down and stop. Or slow down. They'll think twice. I guarantee you that.
Well, I'm gonna make it a little thing. I'm glad that Michael Brown's father and Tamir Rice's mother are calling this stuff out. However, they got to be protected because they could get punished for this. You know what happened to Dennis Ferguson and stuff. So, got to be careful.
Hey, but look here. I hate to say it. I mean, but think about it. You're dealing with people, like you said, that don't care about human life. So they gonna try it because that's what they do. You know what I mean? But that shouldn't stop us, because guess what? Like you said, we got to keep pushing. We got to keep pushing back, man. This ain't the time to sit back and roll over and you know what I'm saying, and throw your hands up. This is time to push back, man. And you push back by, like you said, telling the truth and defending yourself, defending the truth.
Okay, did you see the thing? It's 550. I'm going to another topic. 550 athletes say they want to boycott. They were thinking about boycotting the NCAA's because they don't support transgender rights. I'm like, what kind of athletes are doing this? Especially in men's sports or women's sports. Crazy stuff, isn't it? Is being a man becoming an extinct act?
Look here, I'm gonna keep saying it. There's no such thing. No. Let me say this.
Oh, you can say it.
At the rate we going right now, and there's evidence all over the place, there's more heterophobia than there is homophobia or transophobia. Because for number one, you got to recognize that you one or the other before you even can see that there's a phobia there. So if you don't recognize, if you want to be recognized as a trans person or a homophobia person, why should it be against me to be recognized as a hetero person or a hetero man or a hetero woman? That is what the problem is. Don't take my rights away because you want to get all the rights. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Don't take my rights away, man. We got the right, like you said, to have heterosexual relationships. We got the right to have, as heterosexual parents, to have heterosexual children. That's all right. And it seemed like whoever these people that's in administration now seem like they trying to take that away. They trying to take that away by hiding with this Equality Act and other um, executive orders that they're putting in place. And I mean, a lot of people are scared to speak up because they're getting, they may, like you said, they may lose their job. Even if you express that, hey, I want a son, I want a daughter, or I want a boy or a girl. Now they want you to change that terminology. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. They want you to say chest milk. They want people to say chest milk. Really?
You're right about that chest milk. Yes.
Really? Chest milk? Now they want to teach the kindergartens and stuff sexual education. Now, okay, let's put it like this. They don't even teach heterosexual people about sex ed. Even on the job, as a heterosexual man or woman, if you get caught talking any type of sexual talk on the job, you could be written up on sexual harassment charges. But I've seen many a times on many jobs I done worked where you got people that's in non-heterosexual relationships or non-heterosexual activities doing a lot of showing a lot of sexual activities toward each other, and people just think it's cute. No problem to it. Like you said, so I'm starting to see that, hey, they trying to get rid of heterosexual men and women.
Well, I'm gonna say this, brother. It's a big agenda being pushed, and the same people pushing the Asian thing is pushing the same agenda on the other side. After you go watch that video, Roseanne Barr and Bishop Gaithers, you should come and talk to. Hey, Monique, how you doing, sister? Hope you're doing well.
Did you send me that video?
Yeah, I sent it to
The
you.
one you talking about? Okay, yeah, I'm about to go back and watch that one, man. I'm about to go back and watch it.
It's very interesting. Yeah, but I did, when I looked at this stuff and I realized that we have a lot of other stuff going on. Now, I will say that some people got to come together and band together like never before. And
Right.
because there's a lot of things going on. And also, I think I sent you the rally of the Kentucky thing with Umar Johnson was at the rally in
Oh man.
Kentucky. Yeah, he's in Kentucky. The Breonna Taylor thing. But they actually burned a lot of cities down. Burned parts of cities down. The same night in Portland and other areas. So BLM is. By the way, a Michigan judge today ruled that Trump right that they did illegal ballots and absentee ballot information. The Secretary of State, they want him to resign now in Georgia because he recorded that phone call and Washington Post retracted his story. So all that stuff that Trump was talking about is all coming true. Border crisis, everything Donald Trump said is coming to true.
Yeah, I mean, he even talked about the hydroxychloroquine. He talked about that a lot. A lot of people was trying to push him away with that. You know what I mean? The mainstream media was trying to get on his back about that, and a lot of those some of those factories. I want to say in Brazil. I don't know for sure where it was at, but I heard it, some people on the grapevine that they was destroying some of those factories to make that the manganese for the hydrochloroquine.
Yep.
Huh?
The magnesium.
You heard about that one? The magnesium they was blowing those things. Yeah, man. I mean, it's a real attack on, like you said, man. It's a real attack, man. You got people out here that's really trying to they really on this population control, man. And we got to stick together. And all these people want to be, you know what I mean? We got to stick together, man, because like you said, they trying to pin the children against the adults now. They want to give children more rights to make decisions, minors more rights to make decisions about vaccines over the parents. Really? Now I'm a parent, and I like you said, I'm contesting that. I don't approve of that. You tell me as a parent that I'm supposed to step aside and let the children make a life decision like that. Hell, they don't even know how to do goddamn algebra.
You're right.
Come on, man.
Well, I'm just gonna say that. I mean, you know, the agenda is coming long, coming hard, and it's coming fast. I mean, every day it's some new news. We just gotta be watching for the Asian psyops. We gotta watch for the gun control bills and whatever else they trying to pass. But in the context, this was a great show again. Once again, I'm glad to have you back on.
Oh man, it's glad to see you back on, man. Like you said, man, you know, sometimes it's always good to take a breather, man. You know what I'm saying, and calibrate yourself, man. You know what I mean? Go out like I do sometimes and get some of that good sunlight, man. I talk to the birds, G. To be honest, man.
But
Clear my
I
head.
did want to say that and there is a thing that actually is going on. And I wanted to give the followers and subscribers a special shout out to Queen Valerie Denise Jones for helping make the website. Also, um, um, Queen Dawson, Lauren, and so many other people that Dr. Common Johnson. I could go on, Brother Ron Hurd, and even the judge for, you know, I guess give me inspiration to do it. I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So for the um following listeners, just hold on one more time, and we're gonna try this one more time. Let's make a new tab right quick. Let's pull up. Uh, let's pull this up. Think we got it. All right. And let's see, can we pull this up? Hmm. I don't know, it's taking so long again, but
There it is.
here we
It
go
popped
again
up.
with bullshit.
It popped up.
You did?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I see it.
Well, all
Oh, okay.
right.
Is it your site, huh?
There's a site. You can come to kingbjmedia.com. It's the site. And y'all can subscribe to it, send articles. Still doing some work on it. I'm putting it under construction. We just say it's under construction right now. But we're going to find a way to get bloggers and people that want to send articles and stuff, and get you know, some people emails and they want to send me articles or something. So just type in
Mm.
kingbjmedia.com and you'll be able to, I guess, sign in. But I do think Valerie Denise Jones for that. And please, I mean, you know, I know you don't usually say it, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. You know, for the purpose of this discussion, um, what is your cash app, brother? $ Chaq1981.
Yeah, it's a $, the capital C as in Charlie, HAK
1981.
1981. Yeah,
Yeah,
1981. Yeah, but I
and
mean, but they can
yeah,
send the cash app to you, man. It's cool that you
I,
put it up there, man. That's why I respect what you do, man. It's an honorable thing you're doing, man. You promote everybody and you give
yeah,
everybody a voice and a chance to speak. I
yeah,
mean, that's honorable.
yeah, and also shout out to Queen Dawson and Dallas. Her cash app is $sign sure CHER 19. What is it? Damn, I think it's eight. No, it's you 1981, man. Um, hey man, when you've been out of touch for a week, how you forget this stuff, right? What is it? Uh, $ sure 8106. That's her actual cash app, and they have a she thinks she has an organization called Black Gold Nation, so donate to those as well, and so many others. Valerie Denise Jones, she's trying to get a media company, so donate to her at $ Valerie Denise Jones, or the MS Valerie Denise Jones. Tell you I've been out of touch, man. Um, Valerie Denise. That's it, Valerie Denise. But yeah,
Hey,
I
when you
do
get
think,
it,
I do
yeah.
think, but like I said, I do thank all of y'all for giving me information and insight, and I just love to do the same thing back. But everybody need a voice to be heard if they're trying to do something right now, and I do appreciate that. So, but yeah, man, like I
Yeah.
said, go in peace, take your time, and we'll catch up.
All right, man. You take it easy, BJ, man. And like you said, man, if you need that time, take that time, man. Clear your head, man, and come back. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm coming back strong, man. This is the second video of the day, and hey, I'm trying to pick up where I left off.
All right, man.
You take your time.
All right. Peace.
Gotcha.